Hello everyone, welcome to a different kind of video. Now before you guys say anything, yes, I know, I'm in a different room. This is only temporary, guys, don't worry, I'm not going to be in this room forever, but this is temporary. I'll go back to the original room someday, I don't know when that will be, but eventually we'll go back to that room. Just not right now. um, that said, this kind of goes into why I'm making this video. So last week, I did a video about cats delivery and all that kind of stuff, and I said in that video I was mentally exhausted and I was kind of frustrated. The first 2 days of that week was a very, very long week. I really was not happy when I made that video. I was in a very bad mood. Uh, but as that video went on, I did kind of relax, and that's probably why a lot of the times a lot of people kind of understood my point by the end of the video, because I was in a better state, because that video actually helped me calm down. And that's kind of why I do these videos. I kind of have fun and relax when I do these videos. But, it was just, I had so much stress going on that day that I was just not in a good mood. I wasn't particularly uh, in a good place. If I could, I probably would have waited a day or later in that day to do that video to kind of unwind, but I didn't. So, but fortunately, some people understood what I was trying to say in that video, so that's great. So I'm gonna actually spend the time in this video to read the comments and respond. I did reply to some of them as the best I could, but I decided let's just do a video. I'm only gonna focus on the body paragraphs. The reply comments I might go into, depending, I don't know, but I'm gonna focus on the main comment in this video. Alright? So let's get into it. I also want to say I appreciate all of you guys commenting. I know that maybe I've not been too active in the comments section, but I do read your comments. I love reading them. Even those of you who hate me and tell me that I'm wasting my life and all that stuff, hey, I love you too. I love you all. I love you all because you took time out of your day to comment. So, if you comment telling me how I wasted my life talking about DSP, hey man, I get the last laugh because you took the time to write that comment, so thank you. Thank you everyone. So let's get into it. Enough stalling, let's get into the comment section. These great comments, let's bite into them. Supergirl Rogue Harley Quinn says, Phil does not look happy, heaven help this girl. He looks happy to me, I just don't think he has his little cartoonish face. I will take that smile more than his usual cartoony faces any day of the week, but I guess you can say what you please about that smile. But let's continue. Marik Ishtar 45. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm doing the best I can. He says, "Well, wonder what Phil Burnell will do to the new Maid 2.0. He will treat her like KO Gaming. He'll put some effort into her. Put some effort into the relationship, spend some time with her, and then, kind of recede back into his little man cave and not care anymore because he's going to take her for granted. He was so excited to kind of have her come over and live with him because he gets a slave. He gets a free slave out of it. So, there you go. There you go. He'll just kind of, he'll treat her like Leanna. Just put some effort into the relationship as much as he can, and then, eventually tell her, honey, I'm so exhausted, I can't do it, okay? Can you take care of it? I'm really stressed out from work today, dude. I had a long day at work, oh my god. And then she's gonna do it, and then eventually she'll just be like, you know what, Phil, fuck you, and leave. So, there you go. That's probably what's gonna happen. Alright, guys says, the way I hope this goes is honestly that I hope she gains a following and starts getting more attention than Phil, at which point his true colors come out and he starts getting jealous and resenting her. That has to do with my opinion on her YouTube channel. I know a lot of people kind of said that, a lot of people are shitting on her channel, shitposting. I think there's nothing wrong with criticizing her YouTube channel. I'm just gonna say this: if you're gonna say like, oh, how dare people criticize her YouTube channel and all this stuff because she's with DSP, her channel isn't great. there's a lot of room for improvement, and there's a lot to criticize and judge with that. There's nothing wrong with that innately. There's nothing wrong with that, but shit posting. I mean, I feel like that kind of stuff is gonna be weeded out over time, because if she doesn't pay attention to it, and if she doesn't give any satisfaction to those comments, they're just gonna be weeded out, and they're gonna leave. They're gonna lose interest and go back to Phil, because Phil constantly gives them satisfaction. So there you go. But her channel has room to grow. I think because the thing is, I said in that video, I see a lot of myself in her videos. Like when I go back to looking at my old videos and my old streams, I kind of want to do another endure of the rest of my old videos. But a lot of times when I do a stream, when I started, I was very nervous. I would go on stream and be like, okay, I don't know what the fuck to say. You know, I can't. Like, I kind of knew I couldn't rely on chat all the time, so I was like, oh, well, okay, playing Metal Gear. Metal Gear is a fun game. I really like it. You know, it's one of the games I played when I was in high school, and it just was kind of like, okay. But now when I stream, it's like, all right, baby, we're gonna play this game. We're gonna do this, and I get loosened up to stream, and it's more relaxing. And I like it more. I like streaming now. A lot more than I did when I started, because I was very nervous. Now I kind of opened up, and now I am just kind of going crazy on stream. So that's why I think Kat has potential to grow and improve more than Phil, because, like, at least in her videos, it feels more personable. Like, it feels like she's an actual human playing a video game. Well, when you see Phil play a game, it's like, well, like, he does like all these clown noises, and it's just kind of like, you don't want to watch it. You don't want to watch him anymore. That's why his fighting games are like the only time where he's actually fun to play. Or when he plays the game, you'll know he'll get salty, because his average commentary is so fucking bad. So there you go. I really do think that Kat has room to improve. I think she can improve. It just depends on how she moves forward. If she just kind of stagnates and stays at that level, her channel is probably gonna be like. So there you go. I do think that she has more of a chance than Phil does into becoming a better YouTuber. I think ultimately she probably could get bigger than Phil if she tries and she continues to do videos. I do see there's a little room for her to grow, but she has to fucking put the time, and she can't take advice from Phil. Ugh. But let's continue. Moxie says the cat's out of the bag. I wish I came up with that name for my video. I wish I did. Moxie, you fucking genius. You came up with it. You said something that was so obvious. I should have named my video that. Missed opportunity. Don't worry, guys. Next video, maybe someday I'll come up with a better name. Larry says in about 2 months she'll realize the trouble she got into and will leave. I give her a year. I give her, because she moved across the country, so she's gonna be there for a while. I don't think she'll leave that shortly. She'll probably be there within a year or two, and then she'll leave. Rory says, I wonder what Kat will think of Phil's art gallery. She's a real gamer, dude. Come on. Goober. Sound good? That's what he said. X91VTEE901. Again, I didn't want to bother trying to pronounce that one. My girlfriend is Papa Lou in a wig. Papa Lou is very creepy, and he hasn't cheered in a long time, so maybe. Daik Norora says Phil and Lena broke up in late April, early May, and then says, also, I don't feel bad for her at all. These pillows are crazy. So, I'm a little torn with that. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle with feeling bad for her, because I I'm asking this, and you guess what I'm gonna say. She has a job, right? She had a job, and she has colleagues, and she probably has friends, and she probably has family where she was living. Who do you think, has more to lose with a move? A guy who plays video games all day and streams, and barely leaves the house and has no friends in Washington and no family, or someone that has a job, has colleagues, has friends and family. Who has most to lose in the move? You're right, Kat does, because Kat has a job, she has colleagues, she has all this stuff, and Phil wants her to move. I honestly don't feel bad in that regard because Kat should have been a little bit more like insistent that he should be the one moving than her because his job is easier to move around than hers. Yet it's possible for you to transfer jobs in a different state. That's possible depending on the career you have, but Phil has the most easily transferable job in existence because he streams on Twitch. Twitch is a fucking website. Websites can be accessed everywhere. So, I really think she should have made more of a case for him to move and not her. Because why does she have to do all this work to move for him and have him just sit on his ass? So I don't feel bad for her at all in that regard, and she kind of should have been more skeptical and moving into a guy in less than a year of knowing him. Like, she's gonna move in with less than a year. Like, because I've said this before, when you visit someone for like a set amount of time, that's different from living with someone for 24/7. Once you live with someone, you things start to happen and things come up differently. I had a friend who was in a relationship. They knew each other for less than a year, and they moved in together. And that relationship ended up like a trash can on fire. It was bad. It ended badly, and it wasn't good. It wasn't pretty. And Phil instantly moves in with someone, not knowing the person for even a year, and says that they're soulmates. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't believe for a second that Kat thinks of him as a soulmate. I think Phil has been imposing these emotions onto her, or just kind of describing their relationship that way because he is literally desperate for a girl to move in. A lot of people are saying that, oh, she's moving in and she's gonna take advantage of him and exploit him and all that stuff. Phil doesn't give a fuck. If being her bitch means getting a cooked meal every day, someone doing the laundry, someone helping paying the bills, he will be that bitch. And that's what happened with Leanna. Look at Leanna for a moment. Before she got a job, everyone made the joke that Leanna was DSP's daughter because he talked to her like one. Every time that he would describe Leanna, it would be like as if like a father describing his daughter. Like, oh, she made a soap business. I'm so proud of her, dude. And this and that. Because he didn't need any assistance from her to pay the bills. He was able to make enough. The moment she got a job, the power dynamic shifted. It went from her being his daughter to her being his mom. Like, when you look at, like, when she was in the Kingdom Hearts stream, when she was in, like, all these streams before she got a job, he was, like, protective of her as like, a father is to his daughter. Like, he was like, don't make fun of her, okay? How dare you insult her? How dare you start fights with her? Blah, 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 blah. The moment she got a job, and the power dynamic shifted, he was fucking whipped. He was her fucking bitch. Leanna was probably getting a strap on and shoving it up his ass. And that's what was going on with Kat. I guarantee that within a few months, he's gonna be her bitch. Because he already basically is her bitch anyway. Like, that's what happened. Phil will be her bitch. He doesn't care. If being her bitch means getting a home-cooked meal, he'll be that fucking bitch. So I feel bad for her, but I don't because she's the dom in that relationship. So there you go. Oddity says, committing, means commenting probably, on a comment, but I guess it got deleted. Anyways, here was a reply about why are people so toxic to Phil. They're just as bad as Phil. I want to say this as well. I do not delete comments. I don't do any of that shit. I might have done it one time in the entire existence of this channel because the person kept commenting the same essence, the same comment, and I was like, okay, I'm bored of this comment, and I decided to shadow ban him. I might unshadow ban him because there's really no reason to keep him banned. I probably will. I'd find a way to unshadow ban him, but I only did it to one person. If there's a second person I did it to, I probably don't remember it. So, but I don't do that anymore. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. The majority of the time, 99% of the time I had this channel, I never delete comments. The only time that I ever delete comments actively are ones that look fishy to me. So, there you go. So my thoughts on the comments getting deleted, about why people are so toxic as Phil or whatever. I don't think the detractors are necessarily toxic to Phil. I don't think it's necessarily that. I do see that there are probably people who hate on Phil that are toxic. They exist, but so does toxic DSP fans. They also exist, and so does DSP. So do moderate, rational DSP fans on top of that. Because as I said, toxicity breeds toxicity. When you have a guy like Phil that is really toxic, you're gonna get toxic people that come out of the woodwork to either defend him or attack him. I don't think I'm toxic. I don't really have any ill will towards anyone. I don't really think anything negative or harmful to Phil. I don't really think that he deserves to die or get harmed in what he's doing, and I don't think that Ket deserves to be harmed in dating him. But I only do these videos, like, I don't think Tevin's toxic, I don't think David Davidson's toxic, I don't think the people who I talk to is toxic, because these are people that are just, going after Phil because he keeps satisfying people he keeps satisfying the trolls. Like, he blocked me on Twitter for saying that Street Fighter 5 is good or whatever, and I do videos on Phil because he says a lot of dumb shit. If he didn't say the dumb nonsense that he has been saying, I probably wouldn't do videos because there's nothing fun in that. But he keeps saying dumb shit, and it's like, oh, this will be a video because this sounds fucking hilarious. But, like, you can kind of see it on the upload schedule, because, like, before, I would kind of do videos weekly, almost, for the weekend preview and shit, but now I only do videos that I think warrant a video. Like, a lot of the weekend previews, even the one from last night, there really isn't much to talk about. Like, yeah, I could talk about his thoughts on Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I'm not gonna get into that, because everyone knows he's full of shit with that. Like, it's kind of the same thing that he did with Street Fighter 5, and a lot of the issues, and the issue that I stand on is more like my criticism of why he plays PUBG, which you guys know my stance on that. So there's really no need for me to do a video on that. So I'm not going to do one on that. But if he did a video, like, kind of say, like, that the detractors out to get him, or, like, whatever, yeah, I'm going to do a video on that. But I'm not going to do one when it's, like, so mundane. Like, the chair saga stuff was gold. Because he literally cried over a fucking chair. So, but his fans are far more fucking toxic, and I honestly might do a video on that. Might be a video coming up, because his fans are becoming fucking video worthy. That's how bad his fans are. The fact that I'm considering doing a video on talking about his fucking dumbass fans is pretty sad. It's pretty sad that he got to that, but What can you do? So let's read the rest of what Audini has to say. Best way to describe this effect is the only thing I can call it is the soap opera effect. People are emotionally invested in Phil's life because it gives them entertainment, whether it be when something bad happens to him or when he literally jerks himself into trouble. That is kind of true as well. Like, a lot of the times it's kind of fun to see the train wreck. It's the same phenomenon as driving by a car accident. Yeah, it's horrific, but you're gonna look at it. More or less, people want to see others' misery, but more so on those that are privileged and or manipulative, like seeing karma take effect on those that deserve it. Kinda. I kinda agree with that. But, like, if Phil made a video talking about, like, you know, oh, my family died, I wouldn't do a video on that. I wouldn't, I'd feel bad for him. Like, there are things I would feel bad for him genuinely, but I'm not gonna feel bad for him if he's talking about losing a fucking chair sponsor. Like, it's a fucking chair. And people lose sponsors every day. Like, it's not the end of the world. And his fans were also crying about his fucking chair. And I'm not doing these videos, but like, haha, look at Phil, he is suffering. Like, like, that doesn't make me feel good either. It's just that how he reacts to fucking shit. And like the shit that happened to me the last 2 weeks, like last week. Like, if I started making videos, be like, guys, my life is over. I don't know what I'm gonna do and this and that. Like, that'd be fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. I felt like a... Well, oh well. But yeah, like, if I started doing, like, a video on, like, oh my god, guys, what happened to me last week? Ah! Like, that's just ridiculous. But, I mean, I wouldn't wish bad things to happen to Phil, but it's mostly how he reacts to things. Like, if he didn't do such over-dramatic vlogs, the fact that he compares himself to the fucking Bible kind of gives you why people do videos on him. It kind of gives you an idea. Because, like, yeah, that happened to me last week. I'm not going to sit here and be like, guys, I feel like I'm Job from the Bible. Like, that's fucking retarded. Like, bad shit happens to everyone. Everyone struggles on this fucking planet. Life isn't easy. And DSP complains about it like a baby. Like, it's like he's just now discovering that life is hard. Like, you find that out when you're 21 years old. Like, when you reach high school, or when you get out of high school and even out of college, you understand that life fucking sucks. But you know what? You have to deal with it. And he complains like a baby. He acts like he never expected to have to pay bills. Like, yeah, no shit. Things cost money, Phil. Like, that's why people do these videos on him. Let's continue. Much like a sense of satisfaction accomplishing a good deed, I don't think these videos are good deeds or that I'm accomplishing anything by doing these videos. I do these videos because they're funny. And it's funny to see how dumb he is to react to things. Like, well, I have to pay my taxes, dude. It's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I have to pay my taxes. And it's like, a 90-year-old pays taxes and she doesn't fucking complain. So, like, she's about to die and she pays taxes. Like, he complains more than a 2-year-old. Like, just think about that. He complains more than a fucking 2-year-old. Like, seeing someone do awful things, get justice served to them, for an example. But all in all, it's mostly just trolling because at the end of the day, once Phil is gone, everyone, fans and haters alike, will just forget Phil and move on with their lives. I agree. I strongly agree with the last part, but I will always remember Phil. I will never forget the bugged game mechanics. Like, when I play Street Fighter V, I always think about Phil. It's like, man, this game is cheating. This wouldn't work in the real Street Fighter V. Like, come on. He gave us some good memes. You know, I'd be lying if I said that he didn't give us good memes. Joe says, Phil is one ugly motherfucker. I bet he is paying this woman monthly to stay with him. Nope. She's paying him to stay there. Oh my god, this is a long comment thread. I'm glad I'm not reading this one. Well, these comment replies, I should say. I am gonna read the comment. Church Tons World, who is a regular commenter, says, Theo, I am disappointed in you. I thought you were going to say something sensible about this. Instead, it feels like you are mocking this girl without even knowing who she is and what she is about. Don't you think you should give it some time before you judge her? I don't think she's completely innocent, but so far, she has done nothing wrong. In a way, Trish, you kind of contradicted yourself because you literally did judge her. You judge her by saying that you judge her that she's not completely innocent. That's a judgment. But that's I know what you're talking about, Church. But the thing is that I'm judging what I see. I'm judging things that I can kind of stand by. Like, yeah, she's not an attractive person. I'm not an attractive person. Like, you don't have to know me to say that I'm an ugly motherfucker. Like, I'm not a chick magnet, And a lot of people come to my videos and say that I'm fucking ugly, that, oh, I'm probably jealous of Phil, and this and that. These people, none of you people know me. Think about that. You only know me from the information I give you. You know me by the opinions I post on my Twitter. You know me by videos. But you don't know what I do in the times that I'm off camera or I'm not posting on social media. So, should I tell them? So with that kind of reason, should I say that you guys can't judge me because you don't know me? Like, I mean, my judgments I made are in relevance to what I see. Like, when I comment on her YouTube channel, I'm talking about her YouTube channel and how she runs that YouTube channel. If I say how she looks, I'm talking about how she looks. That's first impression type shit. Everyone makes a judgment. I'm just saying it vocally. So I don't necessarily think it's bad. I do think that if I spent that video saying she's a whore, she's manipulating DSP, this and that, she's a gold digger, then I can kind of see that, because there's no grounds for me saying that she's a gold digger other than DSP is a Let's Player, but like, he's not making a lot of money. He has to do fundraising. He has to do begathons to make money. So I don't really think she's a gold digger either. I don't even think that. Like, I'm just judging on stuff that I see. And that's fair. I'm not sitting and making comments about stuff that I have no grounds to judge. I'm not criticizing her personality because I don't know her personality. She's probably a nice person. I don't know. She doesn't look like a bitch. She doesn't look like she's a nasty person. She looks like, if you put Phil, and if you ask me who I trusted more, Phil or Kat, I trust Kat way more than Phil. So there you go. I'm just judging stuff that I can see, and that's fine, because I'm judging her the way that you can judge me. Like, you can judge me how I look, how I sound, how I do all this stuff. I get comments in this very video that I'm reacting to that says I have a sissy voice, which is funny because other people say the opposite. But yeah, it's completely fine to make judgments in that video. If you make the argument that I was harsh on her, I might be able to agree with you because I was frustrated in that video. But I still think that overall I was fair because I was judging on things that were present. I might have been a little bit more harsh on the people who were critical on people judging her, because I think that a lot of people are generalizing or blanket stating that if you judge Kat, you are a shitty person. Like, that's kind of fucked up, because people are judging her on stuff that is tangible. Yeah, if you'll say that she's a gold digger and she's a whore and all this other stuff, that's stuff that you can't prove. That's stuff that we don't know. So I don't know. I mean, that's just my stance on it. I'm only going as far as people go on me when they judge me. I'm not trying to make it personal when I do these videos. Matrix says, you can tell Theo is dripping with jealousy. Phil gets a real girl, and he gets his hands all night long. Well, you know what? Matrix. My hands never leave me. They're here. You know, I never have to worry about them. They're always with me. They're with me when I go to the bathroom. They're with me when I cook. They were with me when I drive like my car. They're with me when I'm doing videos. They're right here, right now, and they never talk back. And they obey me all the time. They're obeying me right now when I'm doing this. I'm doing this myself, and they're listening to me. So I'm not really jealous because I don't have to worry about feeding my hands. And they always please me. My hands always please me. Can Phil say that about his girlfriends? Because one of them left Matrix, and this girl could also leave too. Nothing is forever. My hands are, though. My hands are forever. This relationship might not be forever. So think about that. Kevin said, I agree, TVH. Minato says to me, "Hey man, I'd take your hands over her any day." Thank you. You know, my hands, they have this weird little thing where my middle finger kind of does this, and I can do this too. It's really weird. My dad could do this, and my granddad could do this. It's insane. It's crazy. You know, both my hands could do this. It's something. You know, these are very unique hands. Let's see. I'm only gonna read comments that are more worth reading. There's some that I kind of don't want to read. Someone talks about the BoJack statement I made. Gina says BoJack Horseman can be Phil. I disagree because at least BoJack Horseman, you know, the show BoJack Horseman's about a character that kind of goes on a journey of being a better person. Phil is never gonna be a better person. Mr. Flipper, Invader 782, who always comments on my videos, always puts the timestamps, always is very, very thorough in his criticisms. You know, here we go. Let's talk about his comments. 4 minutes 26 seconds in that video. Really looks like a rapist. Damn, savage. 1609. It's a big sneeze in a man. Come on. It's a big sneeze in, man. Come on. Yeah. You know, you hear a lot of snorts. You think they're all that you think sneezes are snorts. So my bad. 24:35. Well, couples do often imitate each other over time, so there's science in it. True. It's even in evolution. It's in birds. Every animal has this. When you take an animal, put it out of its habitat, and have it live there, it's gonna eventually shift to suit those surroundings. They're not, you know, huge changes, but they're subtle. And that's kind of how the variations happen with genes, and that's how, like, when you have offspring, they start to have like these different kind of things in their it's really cool. But yeah, and that's also why, you know, when married couples, they start to look like each other over time because they spent so long being together. So it's interesting. It's an interesting little thing there. Let's see. Is this comment we're talking about? No, nothing. Jimmy says can't talk about the girl guys. Even though the girl has a YouTube channel, it's most successful than. Oh, he's talking about my comment about that. I was mostly talking about my main channel. My main channel, Theo Does Videos, kind of brings in like double-digit views, while her brings in like triple digits. So yeah, I guess like other detractor channels, like Tevin's channel gets a lot of views. So I can't really compare to all detractor channels. So. I retract that statement and just replace it with my channels then. Brandon Austin says, Kat has longer videos than Phil. How sad. Yeah, because she uploads the raw streams. At least she reads the tutorials. Oh yeah, the first interaction between Kat and Phil is about OBS. So, there you go. Let's see. Okay, Video Game Master says, what are your thoughts on Kat looking more like a woman than a child like Leanna was? She's probably the last chance Phil has to have someone whip his lazy ass into shape, and get a job, or at least be more like a regular person. Honestly, Phil is not going to be whipped into getting a job. If anything, the moment if their relationship gets to the point where she tells him to get a job, that's kind of where the relationship is going to slowly start to end. Because when you bring up a job around Phil, he gets very fucking mad. I guarantee if someone says, "Oh, Phil, you should really consider getting a job," he'll get triggered pretty hard. So, yeah, if their relationship gets to the point where she tells him to get a job, that is pretty much over with that relationship. In the sense that it won't be very happy. It won't be a happy couple anymore. So, there's that, which is kind of sad, if you ask me. But yeah, she's not gonna do that. My thoughts on how that her looking like more of an adult than Leanna. Okay, this is gonna sound really mean, and I don't mean it to sound mean, but when I first saw the picture, I thought she was in her 30s. I thought she was like in between 31 and 34, and I said to myself, "Wow, Phil found a woman that's closer to his age, and not someone that's like 18 or like 21. Wow, finally." And then I found her Twitter, and her birthday is September 1990. And I said to myself, "Oh no." She looks like then she's 27, and she's gonna be 28 this year. I mean, I'm 28 right now, and I still look like I'm like 13. Yikes. Tevin, what's up? Shout out to you. Mehmet Yuz says, "Well, is you again, doing the same gimmick for the last 3 years. I don't forget you. Oh my god. Sorry, this guy has such a weird sentence. 3 years, space, exclamation mark. That's why I thought it was an I. Don't forget to cut your wrists. It's sad that a loser like Phil has a girlfriend that can blow him, and you probably flap on hentai." I forgot to cut my wrist, guys. Look. I forgot. I forgot to. I mean, like, I don't know if you can see this. There's no cut underneath the watch. I forgot to do it. Oops. And I gotta admit something. He called me out on this, but I didn't know he knew. I did try to flap on hentai. I tried. I tried many times, but then I found out I don't have wings, and I was like, "Oh, I can't flap. I can't flap on hentai." It was a shame. It's a shame. I tried and it didn't work out. So, Mehmet, you fucking got me. You got me on trying to flap on hentai. It's a shame. I wish I could flap on hentai. I tried, guys, and I couldn't do it. If you guys have flapped on hentai, let me know how you did it. Because, I was watching hentai and I was trying to flap on it, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out because I didn't have wings. Sucks. Feels bad, man. Then Mehmet says, to continue, replied to me saying, "Bro, you doing the same shit like forever." Okay. "I can sum up your video with 4 words." Dude, read what you type, please. "This guy is garbage. Believe me. I not watching your content, but dude, it has been more than 3 years you doing this gimmick. I thought I did this forever, not 3 years. What the fuck? Do you want his cock that bad? You know that can that can dress like a girl, and probably you will be more sexy than his current girlfriend. And try your luck with him." You know what? I thought Mehmet hates me, but you know what? That's the nicest thing he said. He said I would look sexy in a dress. That is that is so sweet. Mehmet, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. I'm gonna assume you're a guy, but if you're a girl, I'll give you my number. But uh, if you're a guy, I'm not into guys. I'm flattered. You think I'm sexy? I'm flattered. I'm flattered. You think I'd be sexy in a dress? For this video, I would have gone to get a dress to kind of to please you, Mehmet. But I'm not gonna do that because I do like women. I think girls are more my speed than men. So I'm sorry, Mehmet. I don't think you have a shot at me. I know that it's gonna probably devastate you, but look, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you for saying that I'm sexy. Not a lot of people tell me that. Usually people tell me I'm ugly or that I'm okay or whatever, but you told me I'm sexy as a girl. If I dressed up, if I put on a dress, I'd be sexy. That warms my heart a lot because every day, I have a rabbit that doesn't appreciate me. She only wants carrots and pellets. Uh, you know, I wake up every day and I look in the mirror and I really just look at myself. I'm just like, I'm whatever. And then I read your comment. And you say I look sexy in a dress. I look sexy in a dress. That really warms my heart a lot, Mehmet. I gotta say, out of all the comments I got, I mean, I'm flattered. I'm flattered, but I gotta decline the notion because I'm not into men. So, sorry. I'm sorry to break your dreams there, buddy, but uh, it is what it is. Trent says, fun fact, DSP has now had 2 more girlfriends and 95% of his detractors. Doesn't sound angry to me. He's just commenting on your life. Like you can't help yourself with Phil's life. No difference between what you do and his comment. Okay, Trent. Let's see. Let's continue. Let's think if she sees him. Oh my god. I'm just gonna continue. I think I'm talking too much on these comments. Her commentary isn't great, but at least she's easier to listen to than Phil. Exactly. That's from Captain Canuck. Phil loves the drama. Video game master. I can already hear him say these detractors are crazy, dude. Yep, I can definitely hear that too. BITW awesome. Wow. What a great comment. Eddie Perkins kind of goes back to what I said a little bit earlier. He responds saying, I thought it was entertaining watching Phil implode and detractors narrate it, but to see people attacking this woman is fucking pathetic. They have went to and destroyed the lady's YouTube channel, disliked out the ass, and she hasn't done anything. Y'all can hate DSP, but when innocent people start getting attacked, that's where I draw the line. Unsubscribe and move on. I said this with Trichnook, so I'm not gonna repeat myself that much, but yeah, I do think that some of the criticisms that Kat is getting is a little unfair, but people saying that her channel sucks and that kind of stuff is fair game, but I can see them. I can see where these people are coming from though. So let's talk about her image. Phil smiling. Is that? Yep. She's creepy looking. Just saying. Lucas, I might be weird, but I kind of like her. I can see her. I can't see anything bad about her yet. I even feel a little bad for her. She doesn't deserve so many dislikes. The dislikes, I honestly think people are overreacting because dislikes don't really mean much. It's because YouTube still counts as interaction. I mean, maybe they changed how dislikes work in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know. Like if she does, because the thing is that if she does YouTube for fun, then it shouldn't matter. Like that's what would matter. The thing is that I do feel bad for the fact that she stopped uploading. Like if she stopped uploading videos and she stopped doing social media because DSP told her not to, I feel sorry for her because that's unfair for her. But if she did it willingly, then that's fucking stupid. So, there's that. Let's see. Isn't like Ethan comes in and starts telling me how I'm did I pass whatever. How I win. Oh my god, he's talking about. I can't stand DSP, but this is so cringe. Okay, you went the DSP route of not editing, so people had to sit through you scrolling down Instagram page looking for a picture of Phil smiling. The joke was dead from the start. No one cares about how he's going to smile when he's with his girlfriend, and yet people actually cared about how he smiled with his girlfriend. That's the point of why he did that, Ethan. As you cracked terrible jokes and nitpicked how shitty his nose is. I didn't really see how shitty his nose is. I just said that that picture was shitty because there was a shine from his nose. And that's why that picture was bad, because because that glistening was distracting. That is a judgment, because it bothered me, and I said it bothered me. But the thing is that the reason why I don't edit these videos, I've said it before, is that these are dumb fucking videos. I'm not gonna sit for an hour talking about DSP, then sit for another 2 hours editing a video. I'm not gonna fucking do that. If I'm gonna spend 2 hours editing a video, I'll do that on my own channel, on my main channel, Theo Does Videos, because that's content that's more meaningful and content I love doing. These videos are just like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna like watch. I'm gonna sit back and talk about how dumb he is, and that's it. I'm not gonna sit here and edit fucking hours of fucking content on a YouTuber that doesn't deserve my time to edit. He already took an hour of my life recording that video. I'm gonna dedicate more time than it is to record a video. Really? And that's kind of funny when people say, Theo, you spend all your life talking about DSP. You spent your entire life talking about DSP. But they also want me to edit my videos, which is spending more time than it does to record a video. Huh? You tell me. I mean, I don't know how that works, but apparently when you edit, time just changes completely. The laws of time changes when you edit. Okay. But I will say later on, he did bring up how, if I want people to go to my main channel, I should present these videos better, but the thing is, if people want to go to my main channel, they should want to because they want to check it out. They should want to give that channel a shot because they want to give it a shot. If you're gonna judge my channel based on this channel, then that's kind of dumb. I'm sorry, that's really dumb. Because you're not gonna judge. You're not gonna go. It's like going to the King of Hate vlogs and judging his gaming channel off of that channel. They're not the same channels. You can't even compare KO Gaming with DSP Gaming because they're both two different channels. So you're really gonna compare this channel to my main channel, which is completely fucking different? That's kind of stupid. Because I openly tell people that those videos are at least edited in a way that's more effort than this. I put more effort because I do more art videos on that channel. I do gameplay videos on that channel. That's way more stuff that I do on that channel than I do on this channel. So if you're judging that channel on this channel, why? You know what? I actually want to know. Do you judge my main channel, Theo Does Videos, on this channel? And if so, why and how are those two things comparable? So let me know in the comment section below. And don't say, because I work on both channels. I don't say that I'm in both channels' videos. Don't say that, because DSP is also in all 3 channels of DSP Gaming, KO Gaming, and the King of Hate Vlogs. So that's out. I'm talking about pure video content, because both these channels have different content completely, and they're both made differently. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'd be interested to know. Level Up Gamer says, after watching this video in full, I have considered your obsession with Phil and your overanalyzation of Phil's relationships in everyday life, and his different smiles. I'm convinced you are mentally ill. You might want to do a little soul searching to find out what's wrong in your life. Level Up Gamer, a few things. Just I'm not obsessed with Phil. I'm obsessed with his stupidity. I'm as obsessed as a casual DSP fan, because I only watch one of his YouTube channels a lot, which is his vlogging channel. I will be the first to tell you, I genuinely enjoy his vlogging channel. I like his vlogs. I do. Because it allows him to see a lot of dumb fucking shit, and there's a lot of dumb fun to watch. That's why I watch his fucking vlogging channel. His gaming channel, on the other hand, not so much, because it's a lot of I just go to this I don't place for montages and stuff like that. That's more digestible. Like David Davidson. I watch David Davidson videos a lot. So there you go. I watch those videos a lot. So I'm not that obsessed. So talking about his relationships, I only talk about stuff that he tells us. I really don't have to dig deep to get information about his relationships, because they're all public. His smiles, again, they're basic, bare bones opinions. Me saying that, oh, this smile sounds like looks like a rapist smile. Oh, this smile looks like that kind of smile. That's as much judgment as you saying that I'm mentally ill. If anything, you're spending more time thinking about my mental health than I am about DSP smiles. Because at least with his smiles, I'm just describing how they look. You're describing how my mental health is, which mental health isn't a very easily thing to understand, because your mind is a very complex organ. You're gonna tell me how I work mentally off of this one video? You're gonna immediately know how I work on a neurological level? Like, you know my personality just by watching these videos. Really? Really, Level Up Gamer? Okay. Sure you do. Tom says, this is one of those videos where the person making fun of Phil probably should be addressing his own awkward issues. Tom, not Tom, yeah, Tom. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am addressing my awkward issues every fucking day. That's why I fucking do these fucking videos, and you know what? People might like it. People might like my awkwardness. You know, a lot of people think awkwardness is kind of funny, and it's kind of charming, and all that kind of stuff, and you're telling me I should address that shit? Fuck you, Tom. You know what, Tom? Maybe you should address your own issues, because I'm at least okay with my awkwardness. I embrace who I am. Tom, do you embrace who you are? Are you okay with your own life? Because I am. I'm okay with who I am. Tom, I think you might need to do some soul searching. Let's see. Oh, the big dog. Oh, eats the big dog. You sound like a sissy, but put some testosterone in your body, you little she-male. All scrawny, with a sissy voice, gossiping about another man. Now this is I actually enjoyed this comment thread, because I respond with, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Like, this kind of like antagonizing him, and then he comes in. He deleted his comments, by the way, so that's how much of a man he is. It says in capitals, oh, look at the tough guy warrior. Oh man, you fucking assaulted me. You know, this and that, and I responded. So So what? Oh no, hey. So that's what you would do? Cry about me assaulting you? Wow, I thought I was the sissy. Then he says something else. I don't remember. He deleted the comments. I tweeted the comments on my Twitter before he got a chance to delete them. Then he says, then I said, I think you should try taking deep breaths before you post a comment. You are literally raging about what some idiot making a video about another idiot. What a life. Maybe you should practice what you preach and not care what I do with my time. I told him that. Because obviously the big dog really took it to heart that I did a video on some obscure niche nobody YouTuber. Obviously, it upsetted the big dog. And then when I called him out and I said, "What are you gonna do about it?" It really scared him, and he started typing in big fonts. But since he's a real man and I'm a sissy, he deleted his comments. You know what, guys? The big dog is right. I'm a sissy. I'm a little bitch. I'm a pussy because I did not delete my comments responding to him. Man, he showed me. Adverb2 says, "You just might be the most annoying retard on the internet." Wow, thank you. I'm the most annoying retard on the internet. That's quite the accomplishment because the internet's a big place. How did the DSP detractors become even more insufferable than Phil himself? That's seriously a feat. That's seriously a feat. No, that is quite a feat because again, as I said before, the internet is a wide open place. A lot of people use the internet. I'm impressed that I'm the most. I'm the top dog in retards on the internet. That's the most annoying DSP detractor. That's quite the accomplishment. I have to thank everyone. I want to thank Kleo. I want to thank Athena. Athena's here. I moved. Don't worry, Athena is here. She's watching over me. I even got an award right here. See, congratulations and good luck. The pulmonary lab. They gave me this trophy. Now, I never been to the pulmonary lab. I never visited that place. I don't know what that place is, but I got a trophy from them. So, you know what? I'm already better than most people on the internet because I have a physical trophy. And you know what? I even have another trophy. And this one is a cool trophy. I gotta show you this trophy. This is some humble bragging I got here. So this trophy, live well, laugh often, love, retirement, your family. So you got this little trophy. It's the clock. Put it on here. Tells the time. I think the time has stopped. It probably needs to change the batteries. That's probably what it needs to do. I could just pop this out and change the batteries, which I might do someday. But see, I got trophies. So you know what? It is quite a feat. I gotta thank everyone. You all made it possible. You all watched my videos and you all enjoyed them. You all enjoyed them and gave me a lot of views and likes and all that stuff. I have to thank you all for this accomplishment. I am. But the question is, am I the best retard? I don't know. You know what? Maybe someday I'll get a comment awarding me the best retard, but we'll see. Phil is so fake. Let's see. Styles says very cringy, and I said very cool. Let's see. I'm gonna try to reduce the redundancy because a lot of these comments are kind of saying stuff I already said. Oh, here you go. Fatal Pie says, "I don't like Phil, but how can you say they ain't having kids? Laugh my ass off. You can't predict the future, spastic." You know what? I guess I did. I must have seen the future because I must have been looking into like a week in advance at that time because he said in a PUBG session that he can't have kids because of his financial situation. Now, I said in the video that he can't have kids because of his financial situation. That could technically, theoretically change, but it's also DSP, and he probably wants a lot of money. And having, I don't know, who knows? Who knows? He could have a kid. He could accidentally knock her up, but I don't think that's going to happen. But, okay, yeah, making a judgment based on what DSP says is You know that's dumb, and you're looking into the future. Okay, I'm only going off what DSP said, dummy. Dummy, you fucking idiot. Let's see. Oh, Hapohasa says, I have the oddest feeling you're nitpicking mostly nothing. Have a downvote on the house. Thank you, Hapohasa. Thanks for the downvote. I really appreciate it. I probably am nitpicking mostly nothing. I mean, this channel is founded on that. Let's see. Uh, Bailey says she seems nice enough and sweet. No need to be so harsh towards her. Phil may not be the best, but if someone likes him for him, then I say let him have a happy relationship. I don't like Phil by any means, but she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. I guess that's a little redundant because I talked about my thoughts on that. So there you go. Let's see. Martin pretty much says the same thing as everyone else has said about how people shouldn't shit on the girl. I talked about that, so no need to go into that again. Let's see. I think that might be it. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is a good comment. Smile face 1. And I imagine he typed this with a smile. So does this cuck have anything important to say, or is he just jealous that Goutside Phil have a girlfriend and he doesn't? Yeah. Well, this virgin is mad that even Phil can get a girl. You can hear the salt in his voice. I'm so mad, dude. Oh, so mad. Allergic to you, man. This guy's allergic to me. That's kind of, you know. I hope he had his EpiPen with him. He should have his EpiPen handy. Phil is a repulsive donkey and a pathetic waste of life who I despise endlessly. However, you are just as obnoxious and get on my nerves just as much as he does. That's a shame, but I think that's his allergies talking, so that's probably what it is. Alright, everyone. We did it. We fucking did it. We went through the comment section. I'm going to refresh it if we can measure to make sure there's no new comment. There isn't. So, thank you all. Thank you all for commenting on my videos. I really appreciate all of you. All of you amazing fucking people who comment on my videos, say such nice things, and even the mean people, the people who are mean and nasty. I'm glad that you guys appreciate the negativity of everything. I'm glad that I'm the most retarded person on the internet. That's quite the feat, even though I haven't really done anything that retarded on the internet, because you know I'm not the first, I'm not the last to make dumb videos. But thank you nonetheless. Thank you for that. And thank you, Mehmet. I still remember your compliment about telling me that I'm sexy. I do appreciate that too. See, I will remember your comments all the time because you know they are just so unique and really awe-inspiring. It really motivates me for being the best me that I can be. I embrace my awkwardness. I'm okay with being awkward because you know that's how life is. So yeah, I'm a sexy guy that could be in a dress. Awkward, most retarded person on the internet. You know that's quite the feat. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching this video. I really love all this stuff. I don't do a lot of videos on this channel that much. I do videos that I want to do on this channel, but it means a lot. It means a lot when I do these dumb videos and I read your comments, and it's honestly like reading added commentary to the video, honestly. Like, I comment something on DSP, I say something, then someone comes in the comment section and either says something that corrects me in what I said, or says something that adds to it, that adds to the conversation, and it's really nice to read these comments, be it negative, be it positive, be it whatever, because ultimately, you're taking the time to comment, and that's something. That's really something. I really love you guys in a YouTuber type way. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I like you guys. I love you guys who watch these videos. Go to my main channel and go to my Twitch channel. Watch me stream. I know for a while I won't be streaming any gameplay, sadly, because again, uh, it has to do with why I'm in this room, temporarily. But someday, maybe in a week or two, probably in 2 weeks, I should get back to streaming video games. I got Tekken 7. I finally got Tekken 7, guys. That game was great. Story mode sucks, but I'll get into that if I do a stream or a video on it. But yeah, I got that. I'll be streaming that. I will be able to do the stream art though, so you might see art streams in the future, in the near future maybe, but depends on what I'm doing. Thank you all for watching my videos. I appreciate you all, as I said before. It means a lot to me that you take the time to watch these dumb videos and also to watch other stuff from me. I didn't really think that, like, over the 3 years, this channel has really grown a lot more than I even thought it would even reach. Like, uh, I have like what? On my last video, I had 6,000 views. That's a lot. Like, I'm breaking like thousands in videos, and I never even expected this. Like, I always get like hundreds to 200 or whatever, but suddenly I'm starting to see these huge amounts of people watching and liking my videos and commenting. And that means a lot to me, because I'm doing something that is this kind of dumb for me, and you guys are enjoying it. And I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy making the videos regardless. If I had 0 people watching, I'd still do these videos. But still, there's a lot of times where I was thinking maybe I should stop doing these kind of videos and just do my own stuff. And I've done that. I've done that, but you know, I come back to the comment section. I look at what DSP is doing, and I still have fun doing these videos. I still have fun doing these videos, and that's all that I care about. That's all that matters to me. Is honestly just having fun. And I love having fun. I love having fun doing these videos. I love having fun on my main channel. And I like that I'm also slowly branching into, like, this channel kind of helps me feed inspiration to my other channel. Like, I do these videos and I'm like, you know what, this would be a good idea for this video, and I start making great video ideas from this channel. So it's great. So thank you. I know this was like a 8-minute little gushing moment of you guys, but you know what? I was doing this video in the intent of reading comments, and now I'm actually really I have a whole new appreciation for you guys that just kind of made me want to say thank you. That's kind of what this video is also about. That comment section really kind of was what pushed me over the top to be like, these comments are great. And then, I released that video when I'm like in a very low mood, where I was like really like, frustrated, and I was a little bit relaxed. And then I get all these like thoughtful comments and all these comments that were just interesting. And I was like, you know what? I can't address these comments on their own. I have to do a video on it. I have to, and that's really what did it. I always appreciate your comments, guys, and that video really pushed it over the top for me to the point where it's like, you guys commented so many good stuff that I can fit all of them in this video. Well, because otherwise I'd be here for 3 hours. So thank you a lot for watching these videos for 3 fucking years and sticking around. These are dumb fucking videos, and you guys still watch me. And this feeds into my other creative endeavors. Like, I started to think a lot about other stuff with my creative content. I started to think more, I got a lot of confidence in what I do now. I have a Patreon now because I'm thinking, well, I do arts. Might as well just, go and Patreon. What could happen? I can do the best I can. I'll be the best me as I can. And it's great. I love you guys, and it's great doing these videos. I really have such a good time, and I know a lot of people feel burnt out on doing DSP videos, and I do see that. I do see that from a lot of people, and I understand that. But to me, it's still fun for me because DSP is always a train wreck I still enjoy that I can pull from. So I don't know. It's great. It's great doing these videos. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.